Hello, this is Els, Elizabeth Craft Designs today. It is the month of December and it's warm and cozy inside. Christmas tree is up. So today I'm going to make 2 Christmas ornaments using the Meet the Mouse collection from Josette. And I'm going to make Mr. and Mrs. Mouse. Christmas mouse. So you see this one I colored already, so it's all ready to go. This one I'm going to still color, so Mrs. Claus has to wait for a little bit. So I'm going to put her aside for now. And then that one will come back when I get there. So I want to first kind of put one together. So you see when you have the parts, that is really easy to do. I'm going to show you the coloring with the next one, but they are so cute. And what I did here, I used felt. And when I die cut felt, I put so I take the felt, and in this case it's real wool felt. Then I am putting behind it the Elizabeth Craft Designs double-sided adhesive. I'm going to show you a sheet here. We have that in sheets and we have that in rolls. So that's the double-sided adhesive. Should turn it this way, but yeah. So double-sided adhesive behind the felt. Then in this case I did red cardstock. That makes it a little bit sturdier. With the white I did a thinner white paper. And then I die cut it. You can use your regular plates. Then you might need to help it a little bit with a scissor. But in this case I used my precision base plate. And that actually then it cuts through perfectly fine. So then it doesn't need any help at all. But it always works, whatever plate you use. And then the dies I used are this one. So that is the big mouse. And that is number 2203. And it comes with all the clothes as well. So this is just a part. This is just the big mouse itself. But it also comes with clothes. You can find it all online, of course, on elizabethcraftdesigns.com or elizabethcraftdesigns.eu. And then I'm using these ones. So those are the Christmas accessories. So it has the clothes for Mrs. Claus, Mr. Claus. And then all these ones as well, like a winter hat and a scarf and the gifts. A really nice candy cane that I made as well with the felt. So love working with those. And then I have shoes here that you can see here that are, these are the kind of the shoes made with the arms that I kind of came from the design team, which looks super cute. But there's also shoes in one of the other accessories, in the fall accessories. Those are those. So you can use those if you have that. If you don't have that, if you only have the Christmas accessories, you can make really nice shoes with the arms as well. I'm going to talk about that in a bit as well. So let me put this aside. So you see I have the white felt, the red felt. I colored this with the distress inks, which I'm going to show you with the second one. And in this case, I'm just going to put it together. And then it's ready to go in the in a tree. And then I will make a picture to do that. So the cardstock I used for the mouse is the white soft finish cardstock from Elizabeth Craft Designs, because that just picks up the ink really nicely. I made like the hair here a little different color, which is not necessary, but I just like to do it because that part will actually disappear in this case. So I'm going to put a little bit of glue here, and I'm just going to put that on here. So you'll see it is super easy. And he is so cute. And then these parts, so this all has the double-sided adhesive and the thin white paper on the back. So of course it's thinner, it's easier to die cut. If you cardstock, but I wanted to have it a little bit more firm because you're going to hang it for years to come, I hope. So then you want to make sure that you have a little bit better, kind of a little bit sturdier cardstock. So that is this. And then I have the arms. I'm going to put both arms together and then I can decide, because you have the banded arms, you have the straight arms. So I'm just going to put them together both, and then I can decide, because they come on one plate. So it's easy, and then you can decide later. And of course you can also cut just one set of arms, or depending on how you position your felt or your paper. There we go. Sorry. I should use my tweezer, else that makes life much easier. I'm going to do that. There we go. So this one first. Oh. You see I have the tail there, so I have all the parts already, and they are so super cute together. There are more videos with the mice already that you can find, and check it out, because he is, or they are so super cute. We have the big mouse, we have the small mouse, and yeah, just super cute to put together. This one, tweezer. And then these arms I'm going to put together. And I have a little ribbon. I chose a short piece of ribbon because then I can kind of take the metal hanging thingies to hang them in the tree. There we go. This one. Taping a video is different than doing a live, because when there's a live, I see all your comments with nice ideas. And in this case, it's quiet. Kind of, it feels quiet in here. I hear the clock ticking, which I normally somehow never hear. And then you are also not talking to me. So it is different. Give me a different feeling. I love the interaction with you all. So that's why I love doing the lives as well, which we do a lot at Elizabeth Craft Designs. Of course, on the Monday, the Wednesday, and the Friday at 12 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. So this one, I just, when we started to talk about the mice, it is so super cool. That came together so nicely. And you gotta love these. And of course, there's more to come in this collection. So yeah, it's going to be very nice this year. Very much looking forward to 2025. Of course, I know a little bit what's coming, and the designers are super busy making the most beautiful things already. So there we go. Put it on this, in this case, kind of that lines up perfectly on the feet. You see? Kind of line it up that it's there. And then we're going to put the feet on. And then I have the boots. Then I can decide on the boots. But how cute is that? How cute is that? Oh. Do it the right way. I'm going to put them slightly, because I know otherwise so you can make them, of course, shorter or longer. But I know if I want to put the boots on, I kind of need to go to the bottom a bit. And if you want to, you can collar the back as well. You could even make them double, I think. But in this case, I know I will just make them single. Okay, put his hat on. So when you can see when you have when you have all the cutting done, it's super easy to put it together. But of course, there goes some work in prepping everything. So I'm going to put it just over his eyes. I think like that. How cute he is. Okay. Then I can decide on the arm. So I can do this. I can do this. And he can hold something. You see, which is also super cute. So I can do different positions. Choices. And I'm going to put the arms on the back. But maybe I'll just do this one. This case. Or I can do one straight, one bended. Let me see. Just play with that. Play with that. It's also cute. Now, I'm saving these for another one. But you can see you have the options. Again, putting here the glue on the back. Because then it doesn't kind of show however you position them. Because if I decide to do it a little bit different, you don't want to see the glue on your felt. Okay, that is so cute. I have to say, I love this collection. So it's Meet the Mice. Meet the Mice, there you go. Of course, don't forget his tail. Let me put that on. And sometimes I don't put it on because depending on what you color or how you color it or what position, or there is one that's looking sideways as well. But in this case, I think it is cute to put it there. And then this is the hanging loop. So what I did is I had a little piece of ribbon already, and I just glued it together using the Kids Choice glue, and I'm just going to glue it on the back there. So, and I will again do that with a little bit of this glue, because if you use double-sided tape, that kind of goes through it maybe and it gets sticky. And if I use this, and I'm just putting that in there, that will dry clear, so it will not affect like stickiness or anything. So just some glue, and then I kind of want to position it in the middle here. I think this is good. You see, and now I have my hanging loop. How cool is that? Just love that. And now I can decide on the shoes. So maybe, and what the shoes is black cardstock with clear. So I embossed it. I used the clear embossing pads, and then together with some Wow Primary Ebony regular embossing powder. You see, so I can put these on. It even goes over the pants a little bit. See, I can put these on, which I actually think are super cute. I think I'm going to use these ones, and then I'm going to put these boots on the missus because her feet are a little bit smaller. So these are the banded arms, again, so the banded arms, and then with the fur as well. And you can use that. So I'm going to save those for later. And this is going on here. Probably just going to glue that. Make sure. Well, if I want to do it this way, there we go. How cute is that? So then you can do that all with one set. And I don't know who came up with doing that the first, because we basically didn't have shoes with this set. And then somebody from the team, could be a design team member, could be anybody of you that did that the first time. And that just looks so cute on there. So now I have my, sorry, I have a little bit of a cold, my first ornament there. Isn't that cute? I just love that. So now the second one I'm going to do from scratch. So I'm going to show you the coloring as well. So, and this is the felt I used for, I like to use real wool felt. But that is, you know, you can use a synthetic one as well, of course. But I like the, you know, the real wool. You can get both. So that is fine, of course. So putting this aside here. Then I'm going to bring in Mrs. Claus here. Mrs. Mouse Claus. And I am going to put that one together and color that for you as well. So these are all the parts that are already cut with the felt. You see I have the berries, the leaves, the heads. And this is how, when you die cut it, you see this is what I die cut, and you can just, especially with this, because this is thinner paper, you can just peel out those parts super easily. But again, I use the precision base plate in this case. If you don't use that, sometimes you need to help it a little bit with the scissor, but then still, because all the lines are there, it's actually super easy to do. So that's that. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to color. Let me put this aside. Let me put this, you can stay in the side, of course. So I'm going to bring in the inks I use. So in this case, I do a lot with oxides as well. In this case, I use the regular distress. So you can use both, or any ink probably you have, you know, whatever ink you prefer. So I played a little bit with these colors. So Lost Shadow, Tattered Rose, and Tea Dye. And I got that, Ellen did her mice, like Ellen Prince, she's on our design team. And she used these colors, so I thought, let's try that. I used other inks as well, and other colors, because you can make the mouse in different colors. You can make him more brown, you can make him gray, so you can make them all different colors, of course. So I'm going to start with the heads. And with this one, I'm going to start with the tea dye. And this one will be covered with this. You see? So I only need to make sure, and the ear pieces are coming. So I need to make sure I color this and this. And then here, I always color a little bit at the bottom, because if you don't line it up perfect, I don't want to see any white there. So I'm going to start with the tea dye. And just going to go around a little bit here, so you don't, again, see the bottom, the white. And then here, same. And again, so oxides, you have those in the same colors. They do turn out a little bit different, depending on if you use a regular or the oxides, I think. It's that. And then again, I'm going to put a little bit of, oh, there's glue here. That's from my hand. Going to put a little bit of color here as well, just to make sure you don't see any white if you don't line it up for any reason particular really well. So that one. And then what I did a little bit of lost shadow over the ears. So just makes it a little bit of a different tone. So that's that. That's good enough. I'm going to put that aside. Now I'm going to do the face. So again, I'm going to do that with this one. And you can see in this case, the top will be covered. Let me show you how I do that. A little bit of gray if you want to do that. If you want to give that a different color, you take a piece of release sheet, slide it underneath here. And then in this case, what I did there, I used the pumice stone, because then you really make it like into a hair piece a little bit, and you just color that a bit, you see. And then, but in this case it will be covered by the heads, but I just want to show you that, you see. That's that. How cute is that? And then you can go in with your other color, and you're just going to color the face. And here you get that piece over it as well. And the cheeks, because the cheeks will stick out a little bit. You see that here? You see? So you want to make sure you touch the sides. And then again, I'm going to touch the bottom because that other piece will go over that. But I still want to see it. I think that's enough color for that part. Then I'm going to do this part, so the cheeks and the mouthpiece, like so. That's going to be tea dye as well. And then the cheeks, I'm using a little bit of the tattered rose. You can use a stronger red color as well. That all depends on your personal preferences. Kind of try to make it even. Then I'm going to take the tattered rose a bit. I'm just going to go in from this side. You see, so it just gives it a little bit of a cheek there. Kind of make that a little bit even if possible. You see, so that's good. That's good to go. Then the body, I am going to color, but you basically only see the neck piece a little bit. So basically, if you do this, and you might see this a little bit, but I don't think so, then you're good with that. And there is a piece that goes in the belly as well. If you don't dress them up, there's this piece that will fit on here. So then you can give that a different color, but in this case, I don't use that. Then I have the ears, and I did that with a tattered rose. So let me get this one here. I should put the colors next to me, but it's just how it works. But then you see my hands the whole time. But so that's that. Let's see, that's good. Those are those. Then I don't need that tattered rose anymore. Oh yeah, for the, wait, for the mouth. Here, for this one. The mouth and the ears, but I actually used a little bit of a marker as well. Let me show you what I did, because I tried this first. So I'm using the R02 from the Olo markers. R02, and that's actually what I did with the other one. So just color that first, like this. And then I went over a little bit with the ink. Why? I don't know. Oh, wait, actually, you know, I need to be honest. I used the, because that makes it a little bit more, I don't know, gives it a little bit of a different look. So I actually used the tattered rose oxides to go over that. So I'm going to do that the same, so it looks the same as the other one. Just gives a little bit more of a matte, I don't know, it changes it a little bit. But that's what I did with the other one. So that's that. And then I use markers for the eyes. So that's the big eye, so that stays white. Then I have the inner eye kind of part. I'm doing the WG05 for that. So that's this one. And with this, I have double-sided adhesive. I'm calling them all three because the other one is for the mice that look sideways. So then I have that ready to go if I'm going to make that. So that is that one. Oh, I need to touch it here. Then I have the black for the little eyes. And then I am missing, and I have that part at the office because I don't have the original packaging here. Because you see those little eyes there? They actually come in your sets. So they are on the plate with the eyes. But the samples didn't have that. So I should have a good set here. But those are these little dots. I use it from the small mouse now. But when you buy the mouse, you will have those little dots on the plate here. So just a little thing that I should have had here. Of course, so that's that part. Then let me decide that I'm going to do the banded arms with her. Oh, sorry. Here. And then, so I'm not going to do the straight ones here. And those will be just the tea dye as well. And put this away, that one. The lid from that one. And then I only have the tea dye left. That I'm going to color. And of course, basically if you do this, it's fine enough. Because the rest will be covered. That's for the feet will be covered with the shoes. So just the top. And maybe you don't see anything of this as well. That's that. And then with the tail, I'm going to color a little bit like this. And just go up a little bit. And if you want to, you can, and maybe I'll leave the tail off with her. Because they can also have the tail in the back, of course. So that's, let's see. That's all the coloring. And then I'm going to put this part together first. And then we're going to bring in the clothing. Here we go. So what you do first, you first put those earpieces in. There is a rhyme and reason for how you build it. And you see the embossed lines there. So that makes it super easy to just lay it in there and line it up perfectly. Then the other side. Again, this will give you so much fun. I have, right now we have like a little tree in the TV room. And that's where I have most of my handmade ornaments in there. And that will be shown for sure. I will either make a little video, but I took pictures already as well. Because it is so much fun to see all those little ornaments. Kids love it, of course. The kids love it. Because Brooks was touching all the ornaments already. And because they're felt or they're not glass. So it's, you know, it's fun for kids as well. Line this up. You see, and then I pick that up. And I kind of, you know, use my hands with glue and dry hands. And because we are in Colorado, it's all super dry. Put this in here. So it's super easy. There's nothing difficult about putting these mice together. That's this one. Get a little piece out. Don't need that. Because we have that extra piece. And why you put this on the eyes in before you put this piece on, because that will go over the bottom part of that. So that's why you want to have those pieces in there first. There you go. Then I'm going to put the eyes in. Oh, and this has double-sided adhesive on the back, by the way. Because that, of course, makes it super easy. Because gluing those little dots down, you know, the glue might ooze out a bit. And, of course, with the double-sided adhesive, you don't have that at all. If you want to, if you want to make them shiny, you can put some glossy accents on there or anything that kind of is the same. Then this piece goes on. Oh, wait, let me get the glue off. A little bit. Oh, I might, oh, no, it's coming again. I want to say I might need to. There we go. this one. Just line it up as well. I'm looking at the bottom part here first. You see here that this lines up. So you want to make sure that this is all smooth. And now I'm going to add those little dots. So again, that will be on this piece for you. But for me, I'm using the ones from the little mouse. But it is just that little extra that we figured out after we got the samples in. That just makes those eyes shine a little bit more. And make him super happy. Look at that. Just 2 tiny dots. Makes a difference. Then we have the nose. Lines up perfectly there. Then we have the mouth. And again, there's more videos as well, because this part is for the side look. That's the nose for the side looking mouse. That's that one. And now I can put that body underneath there, and then we're going to put them together. You know, it's always better actually to do the glue here. Again, so it doesn't kind of, don't want to have too much glue there. You know, and I can make her looking a little bit sideways as well if I want to. But in this case, I'm just going to do it like that. And now we're going to bring in all those clothes here. And we're going to start putting it together. So let's start by, I'm going to slide this up a little bit this way. So I have this in the middle. How cute is that? Love it, love it, love it. Okay, so let's put the head together first. Mrs. Mouse Claus. I think I should, Mrs. Mouse Claus and Mr. Mouse Claus. I think that's how we should call them. This one. It's like this. And this one. Little extra strip. Goes here. And you can clearly see it because there's a line there that you see that you can put that on. So it's super easy. Then we have the little leaves there. So I cut it all out of felt as well with cardstock on the back. And that will give it some dimension as well, which kind of gives it the extra, you know, fun element there, I think. This one. And then the berries, look at that. It's so cute. All the berries here. So that's her head ready. Then I can put this on the back already with the Kids' Choice. I'm going to do that again. Oh wait, I'm just going to put it on my finger. And for the people that see lots of my videos, all the extras goes under the desk, you know that. And then I can, you see, gone. It's gone. And then I can take that off again from my desk. When there's more, I can easily pick it up. Here we go. Put that in the middle. That's that one. And now we're going to build this. And how fun this will be doing this with the kids as well. With your own kids, with your grandkids, with your nieces, nephews. All be so much fun to do. They will love this. That's, take my tweezers to line that up. Here, here. And then you just lay it down at the top. That way. Then the little pieces of fur on the arms. We decided to do the banded ones. Tweezers, so much easier. There we go. Love it. Love it. We have a fun boot as well, like a boot in the collection. And you can make Mr. or Mrs. Mouse Claus in the boots. You can use the little ones for that as well. So I don't need this for now. Okay, so let's get her dressed. Let's get her dressed. That's head first. Oh, this is actually nice because this is nicer than here. Because here you have the ribbon on the back. But now I have it in between the... That's actually nicer. So this is a better way to do it, I guess. It won't show, but makes it more secure probably as well. That's actually a good way to do that. Oh, adorable. If I may say so. Gotta love this. Got to love this. Look at that. Oh, so cute. So cute. This. I now need to glue in the middle, of course, because the dress will kind of show on the sides. You see, and you need that body part just because you need the neck. You see, otherwise she doesn't have a neck, and then you don't see the chin. So that's why you need to put that body on there as well. Oh my goodness. Okay. Arms. 1, 2. I'm glad I'm not losing pieces because that would be a shame. Oh, need to keep them close. Need to keep them close. There we go. Oh my goodness. Love this. There we go. Then they go on here. Some glue on the back here. So cute. So cute. And I know there is a, so if you put them in the front, there are ways that people did, like, gave her a, like a muff as well. Wait. Should I put them on the front in this case? I might put them on the front in this case. You don't see glue here. Just lift this up a bit then. Going to put them on the front a bit in this case, because then I'll show you. There's no glue there yet, that shows, so that's good. Because people put a muff in her hand as well. I think that was Anita, if I'm correct, but I don't know. Should I just wait? I'm just going to put it a little bit lower. That is actually good. So keep that down. So just under the scarf. So that's glue from my hands actually. That should take away. Just use my little tweezer. There you go. And then the muff. What did they use for the muff? I don't know anymore, but it's somewhere online as well. You can see it. You can see it. Or you can give her a cup of hot cocoa, or that's in one of the sets as well. Oh, that's all the glue from my fingers. I will remove that. Okay, there we go. So that's that. That's better. And then the shoes and the feet. Going to put the feet on. There. Oh, sorry, it goes on the back. It's easier. There. Oh my goodness, they will look so cute in the tree. And that's, so I didn't color the whole feet because you don't need it. Because it's going to be covered by the boots in this case. Let me see. 2 boots. And again, this is black cardstock with the clear embosser ink and the black embossing powder. Can be clear embossing powder as well. You see, so these are the boots from the other set, from the fall sets. But again, with this one, you could also use the other ones, but now they have different shoes, which I think looks cute. And you want to mix and match the different sets as well. Okay, that is so cute. Now I'm just thinking, should I give her the fur on the boots? No, it's going to be too high. No, that doesn't work. That doesn't work. I could do it if I put it on there first, but this is super, super fun. A little bit straight. Here we go. So you see, I can give her the tail. I can leave it off. You see, maybe in this case, I leave it off. Okay, so that is that. So you have one tail and one without a tail. Well, the tail is in the back for her. Of course, that is in the back. So that is it. So how cool is this to make? So I will hang these in the tree, take a picture of you, get rid of the glue first that I have here. And then I will take a picture of that. So again, this is the big mouse from the Meet the Mice collection. And I want to wish you lots of fun creating these. If you're going to make those, hang them in your tree and show the picture on the Elizabeth Craft Designs family page. Share that, please. And again, you can find all this at your favorite store or at elizabethcraftdesigns.com or elizabethcraftdesigns.eu. Happy Craftmas. Bye-bye.